Right, well, hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV within the Final Fantasy Marathon. As you can see, I've got straight into a dungeon here. I don't know if it's the Anti-Tower or the Netherreap. Yes, the Anti-Tower, so I can continue the main story. Of course, I did it straight away in case it took me a while to get into it, because of course, otherwise I'll be doing a lot of just stagnant waiting without doing anything else. Of course, once this is done, I'll be continuing to get the post-game continued on from the Anti-Tower, and then I'll be doing some of the other trials as well. So, we have some things we can do. Right, it's not too much. A Porogo River Tamer. A Bifirasaurus. They're not as much health as I usually would. Yeet. A Harapkin. Lovely. That's all the technique. There we go. Yeah, boy. Good job. Hello. There we go. Are you ready? Okay. We don't need that. No. We travel down the up staircase. Interesting one. Charlie and Nick. Yeet. We have some fire homunculus. Massive Marilith. Oops. Very nice. Try to go after everyone else. There we are. By a homunculus. I can use damage reduction shit if needed anyway, but I should be fine. Very nice, we've got Ziggy. Let's go. Dead. A gyrating glare. Hello, Richard. I would ask you how you are, but if you're like me, you are very, very, very good. So I will not ask, because I feel like I already know the answer. Well, that was a much easier fight than the first boss. Emerson Royal. All it took was signing Porro to get him to start cooking, and boy did he cook. Smoking that juju stuff. Centaur, eh? It's very FF1-esque, to be fair. The music is anyway. Let's go. Nearly there. Bum bum bum, ba ba da bum bum, ba ba bum, ba ba da bum bum bum. Very traditional Magus, like an FF3 one. But they just look like Onion Knights from FF3, to be fair. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Ding dang do. Oh, brilliant. Calcabrina, that's her name's from FF4. Oh, it's the tune as well. Dun dun dun. One of the harder boss fights of FF4, that's because of what follows in the main fight. I don't know if it's probably not gonna work in the same way, but we wanna time it, don't we? Well, we all know what happens when 3 of the same one get killed. But here we go, we're gonna get Calcabrina. Yep. Are you gonna give us the FF4 theme? Nope. I mean, if anyone doesn't like dolls, FF4 not really too bad, because FF14 graphically is much better. So that lovely thing. Boss fights here haven't been too bad. I'm not sure. So in terms of the duties, this is a main mission one. I think I said I checked. There's like 46 quests in the Heaven's Ward post game. I've probably done around 10, so probably a quarter way through that, but of course that's because most of the time so far I've been doing duties. But I have the Dunscathe, which is I think the last of one of the raids. I have 3 extreme fights against the Warring Triad. Of course one of them I tried yesterday before the party decided to fuck off. Oh brilliant. I've turned into a Calcabrina. And yeah, I have the 12 Alexander fights. You get extreme versions of them as well. And then I know, because I've seen whenever you face Nidhogg again, you get an extreme version of that as well. Outside of those duties, it's just however many main quests are left. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know roughly how much I've got left, but I know it isn't too many.
You want it? Go ahead.
Hear, feel, think.
I'm on quest number 10 of 44.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Hello again.
We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
Oh shit. So this is Minfilia.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost.
Yeah, there is still quite a lot left. But of course, because of the way FF14 works, I don't know
We speak now
how long each
one
bit will
voice,
take.
one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world. Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think. Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon sound. In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard. Zodiac longeth to be made whole, for his restoration, for his resurrection. His servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining. Seven times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. Crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea.
Oh no.
Blessed children.
You can actually hear
Go
Minfilia's
forth
voice then come
and
through.
seek.
Well, I was not expecting Minfilia to be that.
You've had another vision, haven't you? Let us return to Master Matoya's cave. Everyone will wish to hear what you saw.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Still in one piece, are we? Well, did you learn anything?
Do 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 do.
The word of the mother? I'm not sure I understand.
Nor am I. Cryle?
As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Hydaelyn than Minfilia. And if Hydaelyn has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone?
I think that's a yes and a no.
But that cannot be. Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must you be so ungentle?
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation. Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
As harsh as those words are, Matoya is right.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly. Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait!
Thancred isn't happy because it's very clear that He was the closest to Minfilia.
No, this is all wrong.
She's not coming back, is she? I know that I do, to give all of her beliefs where was ever her way. So of course when clearly before Minfilia did that, she heard Hydaelyn's voice, and then she was like, oh okay, I know what I must do, and then that's when she left Aramir, and then she went to join Ishtola and Thancred so that Aramir could escape on his own. But clearly she's entered and kind of become one with Hydaelyn, sacrificing not her physical form but I guess her life force in order to do that. So will we, as we must. Oh shit, actually skip that then. Of course, when you like Final Fantasy games, you have to get used to deaths, because that's just the way it is. I must ask that you do not breathe a word to this to any of the others at the Rising Stones, especially Flamin. I will brief Totaro on what we have learned, as well as Orangier. He may have insight into what the word told us. As for you, Aramir, after all you have done, I would say you have earned a rest. But speaking of well-earned rewards, I received the missive from Sir Aymeric while you were away. It would seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort, and would like you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Of course, before we do that, the anti-tower is done. We have those three, and then we have Dunscathe. I'd rather get Dunscathe first, but we'll see. Yeah, it seems as though Minfilia is definitely gone. I think there wasn't really. I don't think there's really any main deaths, or at least any significant losses in A Realm Reborn. But as soon as we hit the DLC, bang, Horshathon gone, Estinian turned into thingy, and then now this could be Minfilia gone. So I only need this bracelet and then 2 rings, and then I've got everything I need. So 40, 40, 41, 28. Very nice. Dun, 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 dun.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation. Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
That's when he has to try and get the people that are not sure to side the dragons, because of course we know the truth.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire. But if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
Oh, his wound's nothing.
It is nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead. I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. It would not do for the guest of honor to arrive late after all.
Look at that axe.
One more thing. A drink. We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Aramir's just... Of course he doesn't know that we've just discovered about Minfilia, so... Of course he's probably finding it a bit hard. Because Minfilia was the one that made us a scion in the first place. But yeah. Of course, because she was the most sensitive towards the Echo, that was what caused her to think that she was befit the sacrifice. But there we are. Sacrifice is another part of death, which is huge and prominent within this series, especially in 4. Sacrifice and betrayal are two very big themes. Just needed healer for whatever that one was. The Lord Commander said you would come, Aramir. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. It conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The Masons labour day and right to see it finished on schedule. Sir Aymeric wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills with the strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go, rest. I will not keep you. If you'd rather not take a rest, then why not take a walk around Falcon's Nest? Make your presence known to the people and so forth. In addition to those who have come far and wide to attend this ceremony, you may meet Lord Auturel and Emmeline, who have gracefully volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Hello, Redwold. Then never reap. And then that's the dungeon's done, at least for now. As far as I'm aware. And then it's just done Scathe as the regular raid, and then the rest are the extreme variants, so technically optional. But I'd rather try and do them, but of course it's whenever I get into them. Arrive at the God Who Whispers. Item level has been synced to 210, really. Four thunder eggs. So I had a really good anti-tower, so hopefully I can get again. How much health do I even have? If my item level's been dropped to 210, I'm missing out on 60 item levels. There's one more there. So attack me, bitch. Only, what, probably around 13k? That's not a lot at all. So I've lost out quite a bit of health through the item level decreasing. Over here, bitch. There we go. Oh my god, what am I doing here? Let's go. And then Yenuk. There we go. There we go again. Dun, 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 Windu Bright Tutor. Yeah boy. Yeah boy. A divine Vesper. And we have a triumph. Dun, dun, 51 minutes. Probably done with this around the hour mark. So with the hour mark, it'd be good to do done scathe, but we'll see. I'd rather finish the thingy raid. And if the raid's finished, then let's have really extreme stuff to do after that, as I said. But we'll see what we get next. Canu Vanu. Morrow Cloud. You actually put on a lot. Okay, fair enough. So as long as the totems are up, he is invulnerable. Now he's not. Oh shit. There we go. No, you don't. Right, this should be the final bit. This should finish the trick off. Come on, quick. Fuck the totem, we don't care. Finish him off. To the cloud that laughs. The divine wasp. Hello, cat. mithrite shell, another vine wasp. Oh, hello. The Wakion. Easy. What's this tailwind bollocks? No wonder. Well, you can deal with the Dwight Gale, I mean the Divine Gale. Over here, you wanker. Well, he's dead. I thought it'd be logical to understand you don't want to go on the edge. That's why I always went up for the Wakion. There we are. I'll put in GG. There we are. You cannot replace him. You cannot replace him. Oh, brilliant! These Instagram bots are getting better. There's one called Tifa now. No. Right, might as well get started. If we can. Do. There you go, mate. Right, well, I mean, in terms of quests surrounding the duties, it's only done Skeeve, so once the raid is done, it's just extra stuff to do. Yeah. Do. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early. Oh god, it's blinked off. I found a spot with a great view, but I heard that Sir Aymeric was planning to make a speech, and I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter too, he's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it, by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Bloody exciting, innit? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes as a great relief. Yep, boy, yep. I am glad to see that the rumours were true. Well met, Master Reinhardt. And fear not, I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of my convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnir may pass directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. True. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? If you had told me that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Ha! And here I am, labouring to make it so. Lord Arturel, if I may. Certainly. First Commander, how may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority are willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me. They would defy Sir Aemeric's commands if they dare attack Vidofnir. It will not come to that, but to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House for Tom present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Emmeline while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honourable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausted though that may be. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. A few just story-related quests. I'm rather busy at the moment, old boy, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Arturel thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travellers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, oh no, yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may, right there. Those are the points our scout marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old boy. Come on a roll. I must return to my rounds. Oh dear, do be careful, my lord. Bum 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 bum. Do me a favour, open the door and let him in. A ghost wolf. So looking at how everything is, there we are. Oh, well, here we go. Back into the Fiend one. Hopefully we get this motherfucker done. If it's done quickly, I won't do another duty, but I'll continue the story for a bit. But you know, of course, from yesterday, orange debuff. So it goes orange and green. You get the two orbs. You stand on the orb that corresponds to your colour. After that, if you're the orange debuff, you get so if you're orange, you have to go under those hammer towers. If you're green, the move after that, you have to go under him, grab shit. Heal OT right, DPS left. So off tank. Right, so I'm off tank, so I'm over to the right. Now I'm main tank all of a sudden. So as I was saying, so the way it works, because it's really fucking annoying, as we know. Get on your corresponding orb colour. Oh shit. I mean, well, that was shit. Oh shit, didn't realise. What's he doing? Actually, no, I'm going to leave it. Let me have a look, see if they are going to know. I'll say... Better say I don't want no confusion, don't want anyone being wankers, don't want to be like, oh, let's leave, and then... Better do this as well. Make it clear. Oh, he wants to be main. Just to, you know, like, because you don't have to communicate all the time, but like, so healers and off tank to the right. What the fuck is going on here? I mean, he wants to be main tank but doesn't have his stance on. What nonsense. Oh my god. This is going horribly already. Nope. Fantastic attempt so far. This is filling me with because I usually, well, I mean, I'm usually better at being the main tank, but I'll be the off tank. It went wrong because he just didn't. It's easily done. He forgot to put his stance on. I think it's that like hand up for him, because mine's the axe. Because it caused everyone to die straight away. Right, provoke. Come over here, you little motherfucker. Out of the way! Fuck me. How the fuck has everyone died? Well, this is even worse than yesterday. That can't be me because I haven't been pulling. I've only pulled once. You've got to get behind him, because otherwise he's slam, or not behind, but to the side, because the slam attack is going to fuck everybody up. Oh shit. They went into the green gunge then. What the fuck's going on? I need to wait for DPS to come back. Oh, brilliant. $12.9k, that's a lot for DPS. Need more experience in general before trying extreme. I've done fucking Odin. I mean, I guess that's the thing, yeah, I could go off and do like other DLCs, however, it's not going to be possible, is it? I'd rather just try and do them now. I don't really want to leave. I mean, I'll never get into the binding coil of a Hamu, but I'd rather not. You know, I know how positioning works. I simply do not have the time to wait. I would rather just try and get them done now. Yep. Oh fuck. I weren't looking then. I went into the green gunge. I've completely fucked myself. For 54 seconds. Ow. Well, my vulnerability's gone, but I'm dead. It felt like his health was also going down a lot easier yesterday as well. He's got to be close to phase 2 now, surely. Oh fuck. Oh, targeted me. It's not reset. It's going to be near the end of phase 1, surely. Oh, brilliant. technically it's phase 3, but you see, now that I know about the best way to do those mechanics, it's fucking annoying. Wait, a what? A party finder? God knows. I didn't know you had to put him in the middle for phase 1. That's not what I found out yesterday. That is the tank. That is a tank job. So. Right, come on, we get this shit done. Yeah, this is definitely harder than the Odin fight. Not the Odin fight, the Ramu fight. Right, we're going back into the middle. There we go. Here we go. Fucking doing that off-tank tactic going like off to the fucking left or whatever. It's not working. Yesterday I weren't doing that shit because I weren't told to. And what I originally did worked. I'm dead. Get that shit on. Oh my god. I need healing badly. Both tanks dead. Second healer dead. I think yesterday we were making it past this bit, but not doing the final phase. Now I can't even do this. We just got blasted by a tank issue, so you're not going to elaborate what this issue is. No, not abandon it again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Brilliant. So, someone just openly admitted that they were in the wrong position. And they did. Oh, do you know, that's 2 fucking groups we've got for that. I get it's a hard fight, but I don't get the point in abandoning. You just have to fucking stick to it. I was in the middle there, so if I did something wrong, I would have liked to have known. But we said to place him in the middle, but you know. I will. Something tells me I'm never getting those done, but who knows, eh? Actually, no, there's no fucking point. We're actually so close to it, might as well just go over to it. No point being lazy. Aramir Ironheart, Wolf's Bane. It pleased me to inform you that I have completed my rounds and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, there's a grizzled fellow looking for you, you know. The one who made that arsonist confess. Clever, that. Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, you might still be there. You bastard. You just sent him off. Well, fancy meeting you here, Aramir. It was fortunate I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let's return to Falcon's Nest then, and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them, comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard I thank you both. And with that, there is naught left to do but to enjoy our well-earned respite. Oh, and this should of course go without saying, but let's keep those last few favours between us, yes? Arteriel wouldn't understand. Right then, the first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion that with which I agree. Go on ahead, Aramir. I will join you anon.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment. Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks. Freed food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting. When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit. My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see.
Should accidentally skip that there.
You were right, my friend. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest? After all you've done, I say you're dead.
Oh dear.
Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Oh dear.
This was never your fight.
Oh wow, an entitled little bitch.
My son. They told me he walks in Alone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
You really can't understand, can they?
All this nonsense about Kings of Hell, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping. you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Oh, Jesus.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
That was not the best thing to do.
See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, noblemen. You will take no more from me. No more. No more.
What have you done?
I only did as you ordered, my lord.
I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to...
Oh dear. I dare say that could not have played out any worse, given that the First Commander and Lord Otterell are not here to take control of the situation. I spoke with a messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Emmeline has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. My wife and I fell with fleeing with the others at first. The chirurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything, and for what? I'm back at it again. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? Oh god. Oh, try this shit yet again. Third time lucky, eh? Skip cutscene, seen that enough. Fuck me. Oh, it's Tart again. Tassaron, I remember seeing Tassaron. Is that yesterday? I think so. Yeah, I think the purple's meant to go away from the 6 that get, or 6 or 7 that get marked with the green. The quicker this is done, though, the better. I'm not going to use provoke, take him off the main tank. Just have to trust in the main tank to get the shit done. Should be near the ad phase now. Thank you. So the first time we've made it to the ad phase. Jesus. Right, let's go. Steady the ship. Get ready. There we go. Got me. I'm green. Okay, of course I am. I wanted to be orange. My job to take the tethers. Fuck. We need another healer. We need a healer. Oh, of course, it's that Mardy cunt who's like, hang on, we'll find it. I said, why? I don't think we clear second phase with 7 people. Even with 8, Mardy little bastard left. Surprise, surprise. And we're not getting 8/8. Fantastic. It's actually so annoying. Like, how bullshit this fight is. And we're not getting anyone either. There's not a way for me to relinquish my thingy. Just not getting an 8th. Clearly the Mardy ones are the healers. Fuck me, God knows how much time I've wasted doing this over the past 2 days. We're approaching 2 fucking hours and nothing's still fucking done, but let's just carry on. They were going to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough, that their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. I'd heard the rumours that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Well, I'd say him and Sir Aymeric take their bloody change and shove out their asses. I'll not be taken in by that rot again. Brilliant. So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester. One whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? Lord Arthurel and the First Commander should have returned by now. To the tavern then. Their first order of business will be to speak with Lord Emmeline, and I somehow doubt that he has moved an ilm since last we saw him. He has well and truly fucked it. My apologies, Aramir. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There will be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Emmeline ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Trojans are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labours. In the wake of the protest, the people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them, then? I see. Sir Aymeric placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what's happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we could convince them before, and we'll do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference, pending Sir Aymeric's final decision. Under the circumstances I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Aramir, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? Get up, Emmeline. You're going with him. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person, is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honorar. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Honorar? I could have sworn he was...
Honorar! No, no! What have they done to you? Honorar! Honorar!
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
You have fucked it, mate, so you have to realise.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Onua? Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairujin without delay. Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces?
Some people are too stubborn.
Peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing, and still it falls to pieces. Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do? Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences. And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
You are such a naive fool. That's how you punch, my friend.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed.
Don't say that,
Learn to
Thancred.
live with it. I have.
But that is true. Because when we first saw him at the Sea of Clouds, I didn't think he would be naive to the point of that. But yeah, he is done fucked up this time. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is naught to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. But he... That's my mentality now. Some people could say that I'm possibly a coward, but I don't see it as cowardly. I see it as a masculine trait to move on. If you make mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes, not reacting to those mistakes. I have made mistakes and not reacted to them, and people have said that that is cowardly, but I don't think they really understood what I meant by I guess failing to react to it. Not failing to react to it, but just getting on with it. You know, you have to. It's kind of got a bit real now at the end of this stream, but if you make mistakes, you just have to carry on. People may not like it, people may think it's morally wrong to move on from mistakes, but it's not that you're neglecting your mistake, you're just living with it and trying to improve from it. But there we are, nice little philosophy for you. But yeah. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. Right, so I'm going to travel to here, and then I'm going to end it. So thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV within the Final Fantasy Marathon, and in the next episode I will be continuing to do all the duties whilst progressing the post-game story, but what I will be doing is everything but the Sephiroth fight. I will try the Sophia and Zervan extreme fights, but I won't be trying that. I'll be doing Dunscathe, and then of course I will be starting the Alexander ones. But until then, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.